Welcome one and all. Welcome to the stream of your dreams. Well, probably not your dreams, but the stream nonetheless. Today, we will take on Extreme Super Battle Road. So, it's kind of an oxymoron because it's called Super, but we're actually using an Extreme team. You may be asking, why do I sound like this? It's because I feel like doing a retarded voice. But anyways, with the addition of LR Ginyu Goku and the addition of Guldo, of all things, Guldo, probably the only thing you'll ever use him for, and that's if this team I'm thinking works possibly, he may make this manageable. Because let me tell you, trying to find an extreme tech team to actually do this is... I don't even know what to tell you, it's near impossible. Alright, round one, 5 against Team Bardock. Let's rock. So how's everybody doing today? Good? Great. Because we're about to make this... If we beat this, we'll have 8 beaten, we only have 2 to go. And that makes me happy, because eventually, we'll have finally beaten this ridiculous RNG Fest nightmare. Completely legit from start to finish. And I don't want to hear none of that. Is this a private server crap? I will fight you IRL. Alright, the goal here is to use Super 17, change the orbs, abuse the fact that we have Rose, and Zamasu. If I had a TUR Rose, I'd use him as well, and we'd use this big combination of healers. But I think with what I got, it should work fine. If I lost my mind finally at this point? Great question. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, sadly enough, you pretty much need an extreme LR Black. I don't think this is possible without Black. Woo! At least my Black's putting in work. Hopefully the friend Black puts in the same amount of work. And Super 17 tried. Failed miserably, but, you know, he tried. Yeah, no kidding. Is this a private server, Jax? Where can I find this? Please tell me. Well, son, I'll have to let you know that, in fact, it is... Oh god, this scared the crap out of me. And thank you, Hunter, X Hunter, for the $1. Is this a private server? No, sadly, it isn't. The funny thing is I always question when people ask me that. If I was using a private server, I would just win this. If there wouldn't be any sort of rotation or, like, you know, luck or RNG strategy involved, I would just use rainbow best units and be like, game over, man. Kind of a cool thing about this, too, is Guldo actually gets additional stat bonuses here by having LR Goku Ginyu on your team. His passive, not his leader skill, allows anybody with the Ginyu Force category to get an additional 20 to 30%, I believe, stats, and that's through his passive, so just by having them on the same turn, it actually helps us out. That is a little low in HP, though. I'm not exactly too comfortable sitting at that. How's it going, Kazuki? And who's my favorite LR? Gohan, easily, yeah. He's the favorite character, so I have to give him favorite LR. Did you guys see the Gohan banner out right now? I just immediately saw Agility Ultimate Gohan, and I'm just like, this card, I swear it wants to haunt us for all of our years and all of our time. It's like, I can't escape this card. I remember him from Strength Gogeta. I remember him from, when Vegito Blue and Rose first came out. It's just like, he's everywhere on every banner. He haunts me eternally. And thank God I have Rainbow LR Gohan. It's just... he lives to be a living embodiment of a nightmare. And one thing that kind of sucks is they put Strength Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on there too. So, I mean, you're going for LR Gohan, obviously. And then you get Strength Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who isn't bad by any means at all. But just by the nature of you not getting the cards you want, you're sort of pre-positioned to hate him immediately. I was like, that's no way to give him any love, man. Guldo, he... including the, stats he gets from Ginyu, he has a chance of stun with his, attack, and whoever he attacks, I believe has their attack and defense reduced by 20%. Does have physical Super Saiyan? Oh yeah, that's the good Gohan. But the fact that they featured Ultimate Agility Gohan, man, come on now. Come on. That man stopped being a feature 2 years ago, and even then he wasn't a feature. Wow, this team's actually doing phenomenally well. Guldo, I'm gonna foreclose on your ultimate this turn. I'm sure as amazing it was going to be. I have better people, per se, to use their ultimate for. Also, you'll have to update me on Global. Is Super Battle Road out on Global? I thought it was. Or is it... It probably is right now, but that's right. It's following the weekend rule, isn't it? And because we're on the anniversary event, that means JP can play it on the non-weekend. How's it going, Mystic Rage? Yeah, I figured as much. I kind of forgot about the weekend rule because this anniversary has been going on for nearly a month now, so I kind of got accustomed to Super Battle Road always being here. That means I have to hurry and defeat this while I still have the chance. Where it comes back to, you can only play this on Saturdays and Sundays, if you're lucky. Praise Shugesh, or should I say, praise me. Wow. We steamrolled that one. And the funny thing is that was probably the most difficult of all the fights we're gonna have. Now entering the great! Just pretend I'm doing all the hand sides right now. Salmon! And his lovely wife, Videl, who doesn't really exist as a DBZ character anymore because, you know, Bandai doesn't really like her anymore. Alright, so far the strategy's paying off nearly incredibly well. A little too well. Getting a little nervous. Alright. We're gonna pop a Chi-Chi for turn 1 here. I should be able to have everybody ult, as long as I don't do anything stupid here. Gohan, from what I remember, since we've done Extreme a couple times now, will attack far more than Videl. I believe he's got like 5 attacks to her too. So by taking down the main man, we can also kill his woman right after. As kind of fucked up as that sounds. Also, there's a chance for the Guldo stun, so if Guldo can land that stun, that would be stellar. And again, you grab all these orbs because you're an LR, which allows us to go, yep, past the damage limit. And I built that specifically for him to dodge. That's all I built on Super 17 was dodge. I'm like, there's no way this will actually pay off. Super 17 walks over, I got you, bro. Woo! Because, like, Super 17's only point in this is to change orbs. Oh man, Guldo with the stun. Man, this is for round. If we beat this on our first attempt, oh, that is going to be glorious. What's your view on rerollers? I don't think anybody should really have a view on rerollers. I mean, the game is what the game is. Like, anybody pretending that this game is somehow being fair to you is basically lying to themselves. I view that people should reroll whenever they feel like. It's not hurting anybody, it's not doing anything. It's just giving you a better chance to actually enjoy the game. And do whatever you enjoy. Ow. Woman, please. Rose attack number 1. Combination 2 balls together. Sounds a little gay, but we'll go with it. The Extreme League Super Saiyan 3 Tech Broly. Is he useful? We'll find out in a second. 1.4 million damage. It's alright. Schwink! Was that the Friend Rose? Did my Friend Rose just do an ultimate damage crit for 840,000? That's one of you guys. I just took your Rose in there, and he just did an 840,000 crit. I am severely disappointed in you. That means someone skimped out on that sweet, sweet SA-20. Oh, this is... I don't think Zamasu's gonna do enough. My Zamasu's rainbowed out. Can he see this chat? No, I can't see the chat. I'm completely blind. I was born blind, sadly. I play on colorblind mode because, as we all know, color blindness and the ability to turn on and off in the game fixes all sorts of blindness. Thank God for Bandai. The deal with the chat is I'm reading it whenever, you know, I'm not dying. I have to kind of split my focus back and forth there a little bit. But since it is an orb clicking game, it does allow me a little bit more focus. Can I do LR Gogeta? We can do LR Gogeta. If we beat this first attempt, I'll do, like, fan request teams. We gotta beat this first attempt. I know, it is really neat that it shows up at the same time. I like it. That's why I feel restream's really nice. There's just some things I have to fix with it still. Man, I'm being so, like, shy about this. I don't want to die. Mommy, please. You know what? I'll bask the healing. Comparing global celebrations, Japan 3 years, unfair? Who's comparing the two? Is Global even going through a celebration right now? Like, Lunar New Year or something? It's Just Sly is now hosting my stream with 19 viewers. Well, thank you, It's Just Sly. It's pretty sly of you. Sly dog. Oh, I thought he was going to take down Gohan. I was like, did I just heal for no reason? Super 17, with no damage at all, comes in for the 250k. Oh, wait! The additional attack! He was to make Daddy proud. That's how it's done! And the dodge! Super 17! He's a complete garbage unit I was expecting nothing from. He's walking in, not only kills Gohan, he even dodges for me. Out of nowhere, the champion is born. Oh wow, LR Ginyu doesn't... wait, that's odd. That means LR Ginyu doesn't have legendary power. Every LR should have... It's a very crappy link, but they should all share it. But Ginyu doesn't have legendary power. Notice he's not linking with Rose at all. That's wild. I've never seen a card not link with anyone in the slightest. That's a nice girlfriend you have. Shame if something were to happen to her. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I think Videl actually looks kind of cute in that outfit. I know everybody likes... You know what, actually, I should ask you guys. Do you prefer short hair Videl or the pigtail Videl? And answer wisely, because this question has caused wars between people before. I'll tell you who I prefer after you tell me. Because it's no fair if I tell you, because everybody disagrees with what I say then. Shadow the Deadpool goes with short. Not bad, not bad. Oh, he activates when he supers. That's right, that's right. Pigtail? 2 for Pigtail. I know Biz is in here. Both Videls are acceptance? That's the true answer right there. Why not both? I'll be 100% with you. I think I prefer the short hair Videl over the pigtail one. I know the pigtail one's got like the feisty attitude going on, but she looked pretty cute with that short hair. Yeah, Super Videl, that's a non-app. Oh god, that's right, we're dokkaning. Well, I was hoping to save this for the next fight, but you know what? Whatever. Sorry, Videl, this is gonna sting a little bit. Double teamer, quick! Left, got to the right, go around, bad! Double team, that's right! Front, center! Freaking out! Use... My god, bro, Zabusu, it's a small lady! Be gentle! 2.7 million crit. Well, not even a crit. God help us all if she got critted. The only bright side is that probably healed us. I betrayed us? I'm sorry, didn't mean to betray you. You've betrayed us. Oh, actually, thank you for subbing S4L, and I need to open up my label thingy. For some reason, it doesn't update the new sub, new follow thing properly unless I have the label thing open. I'm like, alright. So sorry. And also, thank you for following Shadow the Deadpool. Shadow the Deadpool. Oh, I get it. Shadow the Hedgehog rather than Shadow the Deadpool. I get you. Well, it's a welcome change from the years past of Shadow the Sephiroth XXX Cloud Strife 411 Super Gamer type stuff. Ever change the Dokkan attack animation? It's... I feel like no, just because I think they want to keep it sort of ambiguous. Because you're just attacking the screen. It's just like this big AoE attack where it's just like shattering this. Shattering the screen multiple times. So I guess they don't want to change that because that's, I think, what they're going for. Short hair, Videl pigtail, or Android 21? I don't know why, but I pictured Android 19 in my head. And I was about to say, the cute short-haired girl or a fat white android. I don't know, man. That's a pretty tough choice. Why did I think Android 19? That subconsciously tells me that I spend more time thinking about Android 19 than I really should be thinking about.
JX, I will absorb all of your energy.
Android 19, please no. I don't need that sort of mental thing right now. That's the sort of stuff of nightmares. Oh, dude, I suck so bad at Fighter Z. I turned it on the other day to try out the new party thing. This was like just yesterday, actually. And I'm watching these dudes with like red badges just take people out. And I'm on the team, he subs me in. I'm like, I'm gonna help too. And I just get taken out. Oh, speaking of getting taken out, goddamn. Broly, why did you just take 77,000 damage? That team was working out so nicely. Ah, LR Ginyu ain't gonna work. Mass saying that ain't gonna work either. LR Ginyu's nope. Any roses? That's that. Oh, wait. Let's see those. This rose appropriately into the dupe tree. Ah, much better, much better. I'll take it. White android. You don't recall any abnormal color androids other than Cell? He's the fat one with the, like the yellow thing on his head, the little pointy thing.
He talks like this. I am Android. I'm here to ruin your day and your summons. Behold, it is I, Android 19.
Back when it was still hardcore to be a Super Saiyan 2? Like the big reveal to him? Goku, ever since you've been battling, we've been collecting data on you. Every step of the way, every fight you've had. And the Piccolo's all like, oh, every data, huh? But have you followed his fights on Namek? It's irrelevant. Why would we need to follow his fights on Namek? Well, he's learned this super cool transformation. You may have heard of it as the legendary Super Saiyan transformation? It could possibly be. Could it? Yes. Then Goku goes Super Saiyan and starts kicking the crap out of 19, but then, oh no! We need something to bring down the mighty Super Saiyan Goku. How about a heart virus? Yeah, let's go with that. Exactly what Mr. Inspector just said. Bingo. Wow. Roche is kind of, I really wasn't just expecting him not to link at all with... You guys are right about the legendary power. He doesn't when he releases his super, but still. Not a single link with LR Ginyu? It's so selfish. Why can't people just get along? I actually want to try Xenoverse 2. And you know, I've been looking to get like an opinion on that. I actually like Fighter Z, because I know that it's tough to get at it. I'll agree with you guys on that. It is tough to get good at it. You'll have to sit down and put time into it. And I'm not going to say it's a bad game, because I enjoy it, but I've always actually wanted to try Xenoverse 2. So in your guys' opinion, is it actually worth trying, or is it something I'll be bored of in like a day? If you are interested, I am doing a JP Dokkan Battle account giveaway. Check it. Check it? Alright, check it! This gangster walking up in my thread. Yo, man, do Dokkan Battle giveaway. You kids want check it out? Check it! It's fun for a couple of months? Well, that's actually better than a few days. Would Xenoverse 2 be something worth actually, like, spending my time maybe doing, like, a stream for? Or is it just something I'd better off just be playing it by myself? I know it's got, like, a lot of wacky time zone things going on. What if, in the year 2002, instead of dying, Raditz, like, dodged out of Goku at the last second and the solar beam missed him, thus killing only Goku? Man, Chiaotzu just rocks Super 17. Yikes. If these two, a combination of LR Ginyu Force, LR Rosen Zamasu, and Super Saiyan 3 Broly TEQnichal, can't defeat Tien and Chiaotzu, we failed as a planet and as a community. Oh my god, Tien's still alive, which means Chiaotzu will live on. The start game content is super boring to stream it once you get past that. That's very vague. I was doing the Shinron medals when I got to the 21 needed to Dokkan the agility, everything was in vain and needed to do the third stage? What? The Shinron medals. I'm not 100% sure what we're talking about. When I got the 21 needed to Dokkan the agil. I have the full Ginyu Force too. He's quite good. Unfortunately, we're forced to use extreme tech units here. In fact, I don't even know why I have to tell you this, because you know if somebody has the full Ginyu Force if you have LR Ginyu, because the only way to get him outside of injecting him is to have the Ginyu Force. Man, Chiaotzu actually put up more of a fight than everybody in that entire team. What if all villains teamed up and Jilin ruins good characters by being partners with them? Well, it's only a matter of time before we can finally get that Jiren villain card. Effect. Stoic smile. In fact, don't even add the smile. This man doesn't smile. Effect. Deus Ex Machina. Allows for instant gratification and the ability to kill you at any given moment without any reason or explanation as to why. The Bandai's official logic and reason behind this? Because he's Jiren. I did beat Agility last night. In fact, I beat Agility and Int. So we only have 3 to go. And we would have beaten Tech last time, but I kind of got wrapped up in talking with chat and didn't realize that Broly was about to get smashed. And he got smashed pretty hard. See, that's the... Is Jiren really a villain, though? But they'll go for his extreme card first. I was thinking the same thing, but they'll make him a villain card. I believe... If any of you guys recall, is the current Int hit we have out right now, isn't he extreme or is he super? After playing the new DLC for Xenoverse 2, I'll never forget tapping on versus Jiren. That's how crazy Xenoverse 2 is. Well, that was actually a glowing endorsement. Now I'm a little interested. Now here's the real question. Would it be worth playing Xenoverse 1 first? I believe I tried doing this a long time ago. Because I don't want to like miss out like on a lot of integral story stuff or whatever. And then go into 2 and be like, I don't know what's going on. See, that's the thing. Like if the first hit's extreme, then this Jiren will be extreme for sure. Is that worth the Guldo? Nah, that's not worth that. The story is the same? What does that mean, though? It's the exact same story told again? Really? That seems a little weird. And how's it going there, Ultra Ganga Mega? Ultra Mega Super Ultra Mega! Greetings, Orlando. You're new to the stream. Well, welcome, friend. And welcome as well, XX Shabazabazanglong. Do you think Destruction Topo will be EXT or Super? I'd say the God of Destruction version of him is going to be Extreme. Because Topo as the God of Destruction isn't exactly very justice happy anymore. He's just like, hey man, I liked you once, but now you're my bitch. Stop taking so much no, wait, god damn it, Broly again! Remember, Broly is the EXT leader. You're forced to take this guy. Isn't he just a grand champion? Why does Broly ruin everything?
But my power, it's maximum, don't you understand?
No, Broly, I don't. Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta find another leader here. And before I'm actually forced to take a second EXT Broly. I don't think there's any possible way to beat this with 2 Brolys as a leader. It's just not... There's just no way. Also, with LR Ginyu now being just released, it makes sense people would be switching to him. Super Saiyan Rose. Really weird that they actually, the pronunciation they went with the English version, because if you play Fighter Z, Vegeta will actually say Super Saiyan Rose, eh? How unbelievably naive do you have to be to try and copy Kakarot? It's like, oh, I guess we're I would just say Rose, but I guess we're going Rose. Why don't I get notifications for these type of things? I actually have no idea. But if I was going to be a true YouTuber about it, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, hit your mom, don't hit your mom. Yeah, all those things except for the last part. Not only that, we're forced to take the generic Broly. I'll try this one time, but I can almost guarantee you this is going to end in a travesty. Alright, hold up. So I was answering something about, let's see, XV over, that's right, XV over XV2, because XV1 doesn't have Jiren. I was asking if it had the same story, because I believe somebody said it had the exact same one. The whole universe 6 sheet, so that isn't why he's extreme. Well, that's what I was saying is, so to sort of, like, we're talking about 3 separate subjects at once, to go to Hit individually, and to kind of clarify on this, the reason Hit was extreme in the game was because at the time he was considered a villain. Jiren is still considered a villain, even though, even at that time, we knew Hit wasn't really a villain. In the show's logic, he was considered a villain by those standards, but we knew he was a good guy. The same with Jiren now. We know he's a villain, we also know by the standards he's still technically a good guy, but Bandai will release him as extreme the first time. And as for the Xenoverse 1 and 2 thing, I don't think it's been answered for me yet. And as for the next thing, what are we farming? It's Extreme Tech, aka there's no farming here, it's just praying that luck is on our side. Alright, that's my Broly. My Broly's Rainbow, so if anything, my Broly should be one-shotting people, I feel. I mean, his whole deal is like he's a nuker, quotes. So even depending on the amount of, like, spears he's getting, he should be hitting like a massive truck. But he doesn't. But he has no defense to make up for it. It's the most confusing card in this game. And of all the leaders, he's quite possibly the easy... I almost want to say, like, convincingly the easily worst of all the extreme leaders. In fact, of all the 120% leaders. I can't think of anybody worse than Broly. They need to do a lot more thinking when they made this guy. And see? Look at that. I talk shit on Broly. He's like, no, man, look. He killed one guy. He's going for another. Bam! I was like, Broly, if you kill 2 people because I'm talking shit on you, by all means, take him down. Nationwide's on my side? Probably not. Did I pull... Will I pull on Kefla? Well, I actually already have her on JP. As for Global, that would entitle me actually needing to play Global. And I don't really have that much incentive to play Global right now. Ooh, man, these orbs are painful. And we don't want Broly taking all those hits, because he drops his defense, which is the worst thing about his passive. I don't know why they added that in. Alright, Ooh, is there any way I can get anyone the ult in the slightest? Or am I just completely boned? I get 2 ults, but that's after we take a phenomenal amount of damage. Well, it's also the friend Broly too, so he's probably not gonna do that much damage. No! Fasha, please! Oh, Guldo. If we take another ult, we're dunzos. Uh-oh. Shugesh, no! We'll come out of this with maybe like 2,000 HP, and that's being generous. 1,479. Okay. Alright. I almost want to declare this run dead, but... Yeah, we're going to declare this run dead. Do I think she's worth the pull? Yes, I believe Kefla's worth the pull. You know what? I can actually show... Game. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't even know what you're loading. Let's try something real quick, because you mentioned Kefla, so... I think... I could probably show you a good idea of how decent she could be, if I remember which one of these was physical. Physical was the very first one out of these I beat, and this was before Physical Super Vegito even came out. And Global actually has him as well, too, so they get a nice advantage in that aspect. If only they ordered these like normal, except they're all over the place. So the last one, would this be physical? No. This is what we're doing right now, is tech. Which means right above that was Int, right above that was strength, meaning physical would be at the top? Nope, that's strength. And agility. We've picked every single thing except for the type I'm looking for. Finally. Alrighty. Obviously, this will be filled with Gotenks, Vegetos. And the funny thing is, you can use all sorts of... You can make all three of these viable, but for Super Battle Road, we're pretty much going to have to stick with Gotenks. Yeah, but their normal assortment's broken, so typically their assortment will always follow this. And feel free to, like, jot this down if you really want to. You don't actually have to, because it's pretty obvious, I thought, but it's either this way. Agility, Tech, and Strength, Physical. Or it'll be in reverse with Physical, Strength, and Tech, and Agility. They've never broken from this, except for here. Super Battle Road has it in, I don't know, La La Land terms. Oh yeah, that's exactly. This is why I feel like doing this will be fun, because I feel like it's going to be too easy now. I throw my own Gotenks in there. Toss a Gogeta in there. You know, let's throw in an LR Trunks for good measure. Hell, let's throw in a Vegito for good measure. Hell, let's throw in a Rainbow VB for good measure. And where's our Kefla at? I know she's down here somewhere. And Kefla. Now let's see if we could just blow through these guys. It'd be nice to just tear Super Battle Road up for once. Thank you for following the God of William. God William? Oh god, it's so nice to have VB back on rotation, knowing not only will things be amazing, but he'll also reflect and damage things like super Battle Road. I guess that's the right term for it. Feels like once you get all these cards now, it's just too easy. EXT is still, like, impossibly difficult, and they're adding little things in there to help it out, but I feel like right now, especially in JP, you could probably blow through this. And hopefully I won't be proven wrong within a second here. Trunks! Yeah, I'm doing super just to kind of show something off real quick. Maybe not really show something off, but see just if it's easier than I had to do this. In fact, the units I'm using in this, the only units I used on my first run through with this were, I believe, LR Trunks, Gotenks, and Vegito. The stream is not so bad so far. Whoa, whoa, damn. What is it, like a jury of people with, like, pen and paper in hand? Oh, 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 he said something I didn't like. That's a notch off it. Can't say those things. One notice thing too is our HP is 35,000. 350,000 to be exact, actually, not 35k. And that's actually lowered slightly because of the inclusion of Kefla. That's not to say Kefla is bad, but the average we were getting with Extreme Tech, and that's with like the best units I can muster, was only around 300,000. So just this alone is giving us nearly 50,000 more health. And also, if this drags on long enough, the new LRs make this like, we get low enough. 6 turns pass, we transform into Gogeta, or Vegito in this case, and just win. No, this is Gogeta, goddamn. I still have to, like, they haven't been around long enough for me to, like, confirm which one was which. Now, if anybody's actually familiar with the rules of this, the 6-turn limitation, would that follow through to the next battle? So, like, we kill Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta here, and let's say we fight the androids next. Would the 6-turn thing still be active then, or would we be starting from turn 1 again? It starts over. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, that's right. Notice, too, how tanky they are. We did just get some healing, but notice that the Super Battle Road enemy just hit us a 10, a 63, a 9. It's so broken, these LRs are like the LRs of the century. What's that? Looks like you're about to lose. Notice, too, we haven't even transformed into Gogeta yet. We're just chilling in our normal form, taking 10 damage a hit. These men are beasts. We also get both of the counters on the same team. Since I just rolled that physical Super Vegito just a few banners ago, I want to actually see how decent he is. He's not Rainbow like Gotenks and Vegito Blue, but I'm sure he'll still put out some negotiable damage. Unfortunately, having dupes is always going to, be king, but I'm happy to have this Vegito finally. Name a busted EXTLR. I'll wait. Exactly. Bojack's not bad, though. People hate on him because it's Bojack. If you can compare it to, obviously, Gohan, but he's still decently good. I'd almost say borderline broken. I almost kind of want Nappa to survive this just to see if he... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, he still does counters. 22,000. On a unit of average of this high of defense, I want to say that's alright. Obviously, I still need dupes to make him better, but I think... comparatively to all the other Vegetos, I'd still put Vegito Blue higher than him. Just for now, though. It's been kind of difficult recently. With the release of that Super Vegito, the new Vegito Blue tech, and the new Rose Strength, I actually had like some really bad luck streak go through where like the last 3 Dokkan units I didn't pull at all. And then the new banner finally caught me up with everything. It's like, here's both the new LRs, here's the SV you've been missing, and also gave me Janemba, who had been missing forever. In fact, they gave me enough Janembas to rainbow him. And I'm talking about the strength one too, not the Ent one. This 3rd anniversary's been kind of for some people, but for me, it's been sort of like a saving grace in every aspect, in every meaning of that word. They really need a better way to get orbs. Shit takes weeks and not months. It's 100% one card. Yes, Renzi. I can tell Renzi's just been recently 100%ing cards because that's been a problem for a very long time. Oh, crap. I probably should have healed. This is why I get stuck talking with chat and end up dying, but... if by some miracle I live through this, if you've been actually doing the 3rd anniversary stuff every day, your orbs should be enough right now of that type to at least 100% max 3 characters of every type. So that's 3 strength, 3 int, 3 physical, etc., etc. Oh, Vegeta Blue counters, that's right. If my actual Gotenks doesn't get hit by... it's 38,000, I think he's done. Gotenks, you can do it! Why did I believe in you? I'm gonna do that one more time, then we're going back to tech. Because the only reason I died is because I got distracted. HP plus 3. Can we actually use a dual Gogeta in this sense? Of non-types, what do they get? They do! HP attack and defense 90% up. You know what? We're gonna use dual Gogeta. I'm like, what am I even thinking? Why would we even need a second Gotenks for then? In fact... well, I'll leave Gotenks as my leader, because... Gogeta's already in the passive slot anyways. No, he didn't fail. In fact, look at how much your HP just spiked. And just because of LR stats. To show you just how broken Gogeta might actually be, we're getting 30% less stats overall of everybody, but the fact that we're using... now, hold on, there's a little bit more to that. Let me not speak out of line just yet. The bonus stats are also coming from Gogeta. No, Super Vegito. Not Gogeta. It's all from the Fuse stats. Because that went for the fusion, not the earrings. So that's coming from Gotenks. It's also coming from maybe just Gotenks then. Everybody else is Potara. Man, this is really confusing to keep track of. But in essence, this lets me block with both of them. That's why I think somebody mentioned in chat earlier how this is much easier that way. I think I see why now. I wasn't putting that together until this moment. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord. I believe there's a link to it in the description. Tao would have to ult the wrong person immediately. But this should work. Now watch. 10,000, 9,000, and he ults Gogeta's for 92,000. That was still pretty drastic. Ow! Something must have changed earlier when I did that, because if you guys remember, just the fight before this, we used both these guys, who tanked them for like 30, 10, 25. There must have been some defensive active. We haven't had a chance to actually attack yet, so none of those actives were currently going. Now, just by adding Ader here, that defense should be enough to do what I want it to do. Maybe. When is Goku or Master Normal coming to JP? This weekend. I posted on Twitter how you guys can actually confirm this. So, they dropped a message that said, watch Dragon Ball Super to get 5 stones rather than 2 this weekend. The last time they did this is when Ultra Instinct Goku came out. I even made the tweet that was like, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Be prepared for to see Master come out, and then immediately when the episode ends, for a Dokkan Fest of some kind to drop. And unfortunately for everybody involved, I'm pretty sure it's going to be its own card. As much as I'd like him to Dokkan into the Master Goku, and that'd be amazing if he does, it just doesn't seem like it's in Bandai's best interest for that to happen. When's the 3rd anniversary coming to Global? When Global hits 3 years. Come on now. What kind of question is that? Don't be silly. We're celebrating 3 years of Dokkan for JP, so Global would celebrate 3 years for Dokkan when it hit 3-year anniversary. Eh? Eh? Go back to EXT Tech? Yes, we will. I even said this a second ago, that once we beat this, we're gonna go right back. When am I gonna race someone again? I have no idea. I guess when I want to? It kind of feels bad because I've even had YouTubers ask to race me. Like, the Gaming Club wanted to do it with me, and I just got, like, lazy. This has happened numerous times where it's like, hey, man, we should race together. And I'm like, yeah, we should. And then, like, I'm thinking about all the stuff I have to go through to, like, get a race going because we have to sync up, you know, data and memory and this and sync up the sound and audio. And I'm just like, you know what I could also do? None of that. Ah, the Ginyu Force, we meet at last. JP had the 3 years for the guitars. Rinzu says it's in July, so I'm guessing that's the 3-year. I have no idea because I follow Global very little. I know there's a very passionate Global community out there, and I applaud all of you guys who manage throughout all of their bullshit, because they have a lot of it. We have a good blocker this turn. I should actually think this through, not to waste an item here. The only one who would actually do a lot of damage to me would be Ginyu. The majority of the hits are all coming from the Ginyu squad, who are all attacking Gogeta first. If Gogeta tanks the majority of that, and Vegito doesn't get ulted, he'll counter 2 of those shots, meaning Gotenks will take the brunt of the damage. You know what? I'm gonna thank... I'm not gonna thank my lucky stars, I'm gonna pray in my lucky stars. I'm feeling lucky. Who is the real so-called LR King? Probably the person who has supposedly the most rainbow LRs in that sense. I'm sure a lot of the Dokkan YouTubers have most of the LRs at this point. I mean, I myself have all of them except for 3 of them. So whoever we consider the LR King, and also, didn't I just tell Vegeta not to get ulted in the face? What does he proceed to do? Gets ulted in the face. But like I was saying, is whoever has the most rainbows in that sense. I'll kill Ginyu. You can actually survive this then, possibly. Never mind. That's 3 ults. Alright, we're gonna go back to tech. But the point of the physical you saw there, it's a very good team. Just don't get ulted. It's as simple as that. Alright, where the hell was tech? I think it was the last one. Also, by picking those teams, we'll have gone through 2 rotations, meaning there should be a rose available to us now, right? Right? Yes. There's one. I can tell not too many stats in the dupe tree, but at least SA20. Nice. Are you gonna be super better with Super Int again? Yeah, Super Int's actually really fun. Notice though our health dropped dramatically right there. Almost 50,000 less health. That hurts tremendously. It's times like this I need to go tell Renzi to go create those friend accounts he was talking about. Make one a lead with LR Rainbow Rose. Set it up and let me use it. Oh man, it always loves to start with Bardock's squad. That's one thing I'll notice between EXT and Super. And I feel like a lot of you guys should take notice of this too. EXT seems to start with big groups and end with big groups, while having the middle 2 be small groups, while Super always starts with small groups, ends with small groups, and the middle ones are big groups. I can't think of a single enemy team we fight first that actually has 5 people as the first fight. I don't think there is one. Alright. It sucks to do, but we should use Rose's higher defense in this sense to take the majority of these hits. As an LR, his base defense is much higher. Bardock squad, they're super because it's Goku's family. And also, they were kind of good guys trying to save their planet. And my god, this is how we're starting? We might die on turn 1. Yeah, we have 7,000 health. Oh my god. Thank you, Bardock squad. That was the best run yet. Do I need his lead? We need a Rozu. Super Saiyan Rose. He's the guy who has pink hair. And it shows Zamasu behind him. Remember that beautiful first run we had? Everything was going great, life was going good. And then we go to run 3 here and we just get pummeled in the face. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Angel, where were you? We needed a guardian angel at a time like this. You showed up 2 minutes too late. Angel, why? Well, I think we're out of roses again. Man, Mass Sand wouldn't work at all. Because he works as a neutral. Like, he would give us a buff, but I mean... Mass Sand's terrible for this. Biz, where'd you... Maybe it's because Biz left the reason we're dying. Yeah, 23 hours later, exactly. That's how it feels half the time. And there's no way Ginyu would give us secondary. I have a rose? Thank you. Let's see, actually. Maybe somebody in my request will have a rose lead set up I haven't looked at yet. Sometimes I find a gold mine in here. Let's see. Perfect NKK? Isn't that... That's that one girl. I forget her name. That sounds really mean, but I honestly forgot her name. Like Genesis TNO or something like that? Apparently I can't add her. Sorry. 666 cherries? Nope. Toby. Who's Toby? Rambo! My friends are certainly filled with some colorful characters. LR Super Saiyan Renox. I like Rambo, though. No Rosu, sadly. Alright. I'll do it because people are offering. Think of this as... This is not a common thing. Do not tell people I was okay with you guys adding me. I'm being serious here. You have no idea how many streams I come into, and everyone asks to add me the entire time. So if I do add you, please don't broadcast that I'm openly adding people. But my friend thing is on the screen for you to see. For the next 30 seconds. Think of this because I'm in a really good mood today for I don't know reasons, but I feel good. I had some pineapples. And how's my day? Pretty good. It involved working, taking a large nap, then watching some YouTube videos telling about bad GameStop stories, which was very interesting. And the last one actually involved the most stereotypical girl gamer I've ever seen. Like, super hot, tits right up to the screen. I was just like... Her GameStop story was less relatable because it was too damn funny. Discord, quotation mark, Discord, quotation mark. If that's like a command that Twitch uses, if you're actually looking for my Discord, just... Actually, Biz, if you can, just link, I think the, I can believe it's an open invite or whatever you call it. Because I just realized he's on Twitch, that's why it's not showing him the link to Discord. Alright, your time's up. I'm sorry. We must look away from the screen. And like I said, this is a secret between us and the people in this stream right now. I feel like I got one new invitation, and I feel like it's... Is that Skinny Tanks? Is Skinny Tanks actually good there? Got Orlando. So far, no roses quite yet. I mean, if you want to add me without rose, feel free. I mean, I'll be nice about it. I'm just saying... Typically, I try not to get spam daily with the, can I add you on Dokkan? I'm level 2. Do you have any suggestions? Yes. I have many suggestions. Uninstall the game and run. Where am I sending the link? I'll just, I guess, pop it in YouTube? I don't know how those open invites work exactly for Discord. I think I have to actually do a battle first or something. I saw it go to 16 from 15, though. 19. Wait, there we go. It updated. Hey, Gabe! Excellent. Anybody else with the Rosu? Alright. If I haven't added you there, I will add you. I just wasn't paying attention to the names at the moment, and I need a rose now. Don't worry, your invitation's still there. I have to actively delete them for them to go away. Another thing not to tell people, there was a practice I started a while ago where every day, every 12 hours I would go in and delete 30 new requests. And then every 12 hours go in, delete 30 new requests. But that's going to be a secret that's going to die with us here today. As far as everybody else knows, I've been adding everybody. Everybody's a friend of the Grubble. Alright, where's Gabu? I know we added him. Just had enough for one single and single summoned on the Gohan banner and pulled LR Bojack and every time. We should really, like, create a screenshot of these things happening. Who pulled a new LR and a single today? Honestly, I'd actually add, like, a little thing on the left side of the screen next to the little JX Dragon Ball that says it's gonna be like, name pulled new LR today. I'm not crazy. We added Gabe, right? Come enjoy a brand new friend, Gabe Newell from Valve. Wow, I know him. Unfortunately, you'll never find him. He's dead. This is actually my favorite part of Dokkan Battle. I call it the friend search. You see stream, it's like, wow, this is like a 3 to 2 hour stream. I wonder what took so long. Well, 45 minutes of this was... Woo! Also, Shadow, later on, I'll set it up on Twitch, so I guess my Discord show's there too. Well, we're taking this Broly. And then we'll check back after we get done dying here. Because I only have so much patience. Do I need my essay? Sure. Broly's and Roses. If it has a technical leader ability that helps us do the thingy, you're in. You're in the club. Dun, dun, dun. Listen to this music. Get you pumped up so you feel good. That's before we kill you, of course. Dun, 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 dun. Double Broly. Obviously, my Rainbow Broly is better than the generic friend Broly. So if I give you this many orbs... Remind me, too. Broly works with all orbs, right? It's not strictly technical, right? I hope that's not the case. Then Guldo... You can try to stun him, and if that doesn't work, crappy Broly, you can say you helped too. I was gonna say, I know, a terrible defense rotation. Broly taking 51k a shot there. That was good damage, but we're not gonna have that sort of damage again, so I don't think Bardock will die. Fasha, what? This is the second time she's ulted Guldo. What does she have against this guy? Look at how crappy that friend... See? That's why we can't use generic friend Broly. Not only did he hit like 33,000, he just died. Let's see, is there anything new? Now, loading the Spirit Bomb. Excellent. I see 666 Cherry still. I see a Rambo. I see Tech. I see Renox. I remember that name. There's another LR Ginyu. A hero. The Ricky Wars 1. I'll add you because that name confuses me. Why am I using Guldo? Because he's actually pretty good for this if he's in the actual right rotation. He's got a stun chance. He also weakens the person he attacks. And there aren't really that many extreme tech people to use. Like, that's right, because I kind of did this before stream, but... Nice, that's a Rose! Thank God. So before this, let me show you how many tech we actually have to pick from here. So let's say we stripped Guldo of his charges. I would only really have Golden Frieza, who has to be above 50% health to actually dodge anything. And as we showed with Agility Golden Frieza just the day before this, that's practically never. The Masked Saiyan never has his passive go off, so we're pretty much screwed there. Cell would be an okay choice, but I only have him in SA1, so he's like 71% through the dupe tree or so. Both the Boos are kind of meh. And like everybody else is just sort of meh. And Guldo actually gets some additional stat passives from LR Ginyu, and he has the stun chance. I mean... I was considering this Gohan because I believe he is sort of like a mild tech defender. He gives +3 tech and defense by about 30% or so, but he's just sort of pointless. I was gonna say, I'm like, what other choices do we really... I mean, Tech really gets shafted. And think of this too, we just got Ginyu and Guldo, so before this, it got even more screwy. Alright, we're back with Double Rose. This is probably the, secret formula we needed. What tech type friend are you looking for? Roses and Brolys. Alright, good. So one thing about LR Rose is his defense actually increases depending on the ultimate you're using. And I think that's enough orbs to give us a much better ult, allowing him to absorb a lot more of these hits. So this should be a better turn 1. Sometimes with these, I try to aim to see if we can kill a member so not attack the last unit. So if you ever do this yourself, it's sort of like an idea of what to look to do. Unfortunately, Krillin being the leader of this means he's going to have the pretty much most HP out of all of these. But the problem we run into is our only hard hitter is Rose. So unless he additional attacks, Super 17 and Guldo won't do enough to kill Krillin. So we pretty much are going to have to eat the full frontal assault. So if that's the case, if you aim for the last in the line, typically someone like Chaozu, they will die, at least on this turn. I say hopefully. We'll try to stun Krillin of all things. I really don't want to use an item first turn, but sometimes the first turn is what really makes or break this. Don't ult me first, don't ult me first. Why do you have to Wolfang Fist me? Why? 130,000. Yamcha hit harder than everybody up to this point. There was always like 115,000. Why Yamcha of all things? There's an update this tomorrow, Friday at midnight? What? Oh god, why are we being ulted again? Gotta love those turn 1s, see? It's all about that RNG, man. Yeah, but still gets an easy. I'm looking forward to that, too. Alright, we're gonna take Super 17 out of this. I like him for the orb changing, but god damn, he is just taking too much damn damage. We're gonna try Extreme Frieza just one time on this. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna switch between Cell. They got 2 dupes on LR Rose. Great news. We need all the help we can get. We just need to have a better turn 1. I have no idea there's an update for Global. I'd imagine there would be, because didn't the Kefla banner just drop? Wow. Speaking of shitty turn 1s. Well, if I'm forced to use it, I may as well use it. Broly, you're kind of... Oh, nice! Those physical orbs actually came in handy. It allows Rose to hit too, because I'm like, that's still a really crappy turn 1. No matter how you look at it. Someone told me somebody actually beat Extreme Tech in Global already. And I'm almost curious what team they used, because I just don't know how. What mad sorcery are you doing? Nice. We took Krillin out of the picture. That helps tremendously. And we just got the double Rose heal. What a situation. Do we have Guldo take the first shot to allow both the Roses to ult? Or we just have Rose take the first shot and then possibly let the second Rose ult? And thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Typically, these go a lot better when I'm enjoying myself. You can normally tell, too, when I'm in a bad mood versus a good mood. People want me to stream a lot more often, but when I do, you can kind of tell my mood swings pretty easily. And I don't like subjecting people to me being grouchy all day long. Thank you, Tian, for that ultimate! 111,000! Still not much as Yamcha, though. Yamcha's been eating something, damn. Broly's the best handicap. That's the way to look at it. It's just not hard enough for you? Enjoy this handicap. Thank you. No, not again. Yamcha, please. We did get the defense bonus off that. That's why he only hit 92,000. And look at Frieza showed up. Is this on turn 3? And what did I tell you guys is going to happen? Frieza's going to show up when we're less than 50% health, which makes him as useful as a paperweight. I sure do love Frieza. He's my favorite card. And this game works too, even if I healed myself. I wasn't 50% when the turn started, so it's just kind of a big, you're bone now. So one of those things I was talking about that helped you guys, I guess, in this sense, get through this faster is, see, the right thing to do would be kill Yamcha, because he's weaker, right? But at the same time, Yamcha's attacking first, meaning he's going to hit us no matter what happens. So in this diagram, I have 3 possible attacks going off. The best bet would be probably kill Tien, because if Tien dies, it skips one of his turns at the end there, allowing us to just, you know, not take that damage, because no matter what, we're taking Yamcha's damage. Him being dead doesn't really change anything. Unfortunately, though, we're only stuck with 2 ults, so the chances of Tien... We don't even have 1 ult. I just realized Broly's not even ulting. Alright, well... Rather than watching that travesty unfold, do it again. We're going to use Broly, LR Rose, Zamasu, Hunch... Ah, that's right. Having TUR Zamasu would really help. I can't merge Zamasu, so you're basically using the team I figured. And Golden Frieza would work if it's just... He needs to, you know, work. It's me, Golden Frieza, here to save the day on the last turn. Oh no, are we out of our daily quantity of roses again? They give us 2 and it's like, that's too much. Still at 17. I know some people talked about it, but they probably joined the stream later. Yeah, no changes there, sadly. I'll show this friend code one more time. 127-938-5969. Feel free to add me if you have an LR Rose and or... I guess Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly. And I believe that would be mostly it. Unless I'm missing a secret tech leader I'm not thinking of, but... In terms of actually making this possible, probably not. $17 to sell. I was thinking that, Shiro. I was thinking of actually switching to 17 to sell back. Because then we can have Cell actually get the orbs out of it. I have neither, so I'll stay silent and watch. That's fine too, yeah. I like to... Look at how we have... I appreciate if somebody switched this to me, but a level 81 Undoken Broly, unfortunately, is like the worst thing I could ask for. Alright, well, we'll take the friend this, and we'll switch this again, because I'm sure it'll end fast anyways. I guess in that case, we'll take out... I'm almost thinking LR Ginyu, but nah. I think I'm at Super 17 for the additional orbs. Thank you for, I can't see. IVPP is now following. Thank you, friend. IVPVP, you truly are the MVP. And hopefully soon I will LTP. Nice. The joke being LTP, learn to play. Ahaha. Alright. Travesty Part 6? Fight, yikes. This really likes to start me with this. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. In this rotation, if you ever get Hercule, Videl, and Boo, Boo will always attack the most, while Hercule and Videl will typically only attack once. Boo has the most HP, but they also have the same attack in each one, so it's actually smarter to kill both Hercule and Videl first. 69% Broly works, yeah, no doubt. This is a rough one here. You know what? We rotated the thing, so we'll go find a different one. No point even trying if I already know for a fact that the starting setup's about to kind of bone me. Forgetting LR Goku Super Saiyan 3? I'm actually not forgetting him, as he will not be usable in EX Extreme. Unless that Super Saiyan 3 Goku became a villain, I cannot use him here, sadly. That Broly really is haunting me. Every time I refresh, it's like, I'm still here. Oh, looking for me? Did you mean me? No. Bargain Bin Rose? Bargain Bin Rose? No. 17? Someone said they added me. Were they lying? 18. If I get trolled and I see like an Android 19 in here. Hey, no troll. That happened to me once when I was doing like Extreme Z Awakening, I think with Wokey and Mayo. Like I asked someone to add me and they did. They have like an R Android 19 strength as their leader. It's like, oh, thanks. That's what I've always wanted. Alright, can't we find that? Because remember we added that other guy. I don't think I've even seen him pop up yet. The Master Reborn. Game, I added people so they'd be my friend, which means I would like for them to appear. Controversial concept, I know. I'm gonna let Ginyu scroll real quick. I'm pretty sure it's just strictly the Ginyu voice, yeah. There was like some background of possibly being in it. As well, Tech also gets this amount. I may have used them. Well, it's time to make that rotation flyby again. I think you used mine on the Gabe guy. Did I use Gabe? Try spam clicking refresh? Yeah, sometimes. I wish. Thank you, Kel, for adding me. Oh, I get it. Markel Johnson. I get it. I was about to ask why is your name Kel. That Undoken Broly is the one weird uncle that touches your butt, but you're too afraid to say something because everyone loves him. Wow, that painted a hell of a mental picture for that Undoken Broly. Hey, hey, there's the friend! Man, we really want this to work, because I realize if we lose, there's a possibility of no roses again. Trunks? RGB with me. The last banner that was up when I played Dokkan was TEQnichal Goku. Now, that was some time ago. Alright, that's at least a better start. Look at all those dudes. Oh my god. No, 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 no. We're not letting that happen. I gotta think who's coming up next. Yeah, Rosa. So if it's possible, I can have Cell intercept all those attacks on the following turn. And that Super 17 changing the orbs for me as well. So for this turn, it's best to just say bye-bye. Because, wow. That's a little too many attacks for my liking. Super 17 also, I believe, changes strength into... But that means I would have to save all these orbs for the following turn. I say we kill... Whose blood do I want in my hands? That's only 5. It's best to save them. Ginyu won't do much. Take the purple orb. If I change them all to tech, that's good for me. Yep, and the good thing is Cell only needs any color orb. He doesn't just strictly need tech. Typically, I try to save the true tech for just the LRs for the additional key rotation, because they have to get all the way up to 18 key or 24 sometimes. Come on, I don't like to think this hard. Do, 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 do. Okay, so now let's use Cell to, let's see, each one I believe is 12%, like 12, 24. I think that should be enough damage mitigation to at least see a noticeable difference with that much. And then Krillin should be dead by the time his turn comes around, meaning he won't be attacking Rose, and Super 17 can hit somebody. He's there. Killing it with Krillin. 27, yeah, see? That's a much noticeable difference. 27,000, 27,000, 27,000. Cell making his use worth. I can't die. Even if you kill me, I always come back. Perfection. And now, dude, Marco, I'll add everybody who added me anyways. It's no big deal. Don't you worry. No child left behind in this case. So our last bracket is going to be... Chiaotzu's going to probably ult me. There's really nothing I can do about that. The better thing would be to do, though, don't have Broly intercept it. So allow... Let's aim Yamcha. If we have Yamcha dead, he won't be there to hit Broly, which will allow Rose to just kind of eat up all of Tian's hits. Excellent! This strategy is sound, will probably work, and if it doesn't, well, I'm sure there's always death. I've heard that's pleasant. I love your face, thanks! I love your face too. Went back into the stream and found your friend code, sent you a friend request, we'll leave the 69 up for you, good luck. Well, thank you, Nick Franco, that is some dedication. I appreciate that. And thank you for following Orlando2221. I'm gonna actually blow my nose real quick. I'm gonna be right back for like 30 seconds. Hold up. The weirdest thing. I don't know why that happens. It's only when I stream, but when I stream, for some reason, like, I feel like maybe just from talking so much, like, one of my nostrils feels like it just gets, like, stuffed up. It only happens when I stream. That's it. I've been hoping to someday document this phenomena. Ooh, that's rough. Man, Allergenio doesn't even... With Cell, he really doesn't link with anybody. What a selfish bastard. Could he kill Tien? Alright, so intercept the damage, 201,000. So even if we're looking from the fact that they both ulted me, we've got 110k each, about 220,000. But both of them should have additional damage mitigation going at this point. I shouldn't have to heal right now. Don't prove me wrong. Eh? Is this the last stage? I wish, Common. I truly do. This has been a very interesting... I'm not exactly sure how you'd word it. An interesting trial and error run? You're right, he's very selfish. Oh. I'm sorry. Apparently I did something that was very selfish. I apologize. So that seemed to work out, but no one else died either. Did I miss something? Man, this is why I look over at chat and I'm like, crap, I guess I missed something. That seems like way too little damage. Oh, we healed because Rose came back on this rotation this turn. I'm like, it looks like our HP didn't change at all. What happened? Alright, for real this time. Tien dies. And if not, at least he dies by the second turn, allowing only Chiaotzu to hit once and Tien to hit once, maybe. I'm still struck on that selfish comment. What did I do? I went to go blow my nose. I came back. He's selfish. Oh. I'm doing LR Gohan and LR Trunks account giveaway. Check it out. But I don't think I can do that, friendo. Yeah, Super Battle Road, sadly, we talked about that earlier. It's gotten tremendously easier. Unfortunately, the same could not be said for EXT. This really isn't going so bad at the moment, though. Cell actually might have been the change we needed. What level am I in Dokkan Battle? Ranks 400. Oh, that's right. I called him Self. That's right. I'm a dummy. You're absolutely right. I thought you called me selfish. It's like, what did I do? Like I said, so see, this is what I mean though. I was writing about the grouping. So now the grouping works where they had a group of 5 or less, typically 4 or 5. And this is only an EXT, which will be followed by Gohan and Videl, Vegeta and Trunks most likely, and the final battle is... That's not Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but I think that's the team of Super Saiyans, where they're all Super Saiyan 2, so there'll be 4. So this one went 5, 2, 2, 4. While Super switches it, it's always 2, 5, 5, or 4, then 2 again. I don't really know the relevance of them doing this, but I ain't Bandai. It's funny you say Super's worst groups, because I honestly feel like EXT is the worst groups, man. Trying to make these work down in perfect rotations has been nothing but difficulty. Alright, same deal. Videl's only going to attack twice. Gohan attacks the most, probably 4 to 5 times. But we actually had a better round 1, allowing only 1 item to be used. I'm going to soften the blow, and also make it easier to kill these guys, because if we can just wallop Gohan here, that would be the best case scenario. The Great Saiyan Glat! I can't even have Ginyu ult either. So sort of why I was considering replacing Ginyu. Well, he's nice to have for the stats. There's no sharing of linkage, and it's just not that great if I can't really get him to ult or anything. What did you miss? Surprisingly, nothing too dramatic. We started out with a pretty good EXT tech run. I thought we were going to one-shot it. That failed. And then I went to go show off some super stuff, which went well, surprisingly, but, I mean, not too great. We still died, but it showed that super right now has a much easier time than EXT. Then we jump back into EXT, and it's been a slow climb. Wow, it's only actually been an hour and 20 minutes. It feels like the stream's gone on for much longer than that. That's good news. Oh, dude. Oh, but we can't have Broly intercept all those hits. I wanted to give Broly all those orbs, but his defense will drop to nothing. There you go. Come on, Broly. If you guys can kill Gohan, I think we'll be okay. Maybe? I'm risking it, man. Don't kill Super 17. God damn you, Gohan. 150. Gohan, what the? Errors may have been made. Errors may have been made. I'm sorry. This is... Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Somebody call the cops. Officer, yes, this is JX. I'd like to report a murder. I may have killed myself, but that's besides the point. We are totally gone. Oh, we're so dead. No, she's gonna hit him for at least 35k. Do something, 17. No, don't get ult. Oh, everything was going so great, and then everything went so wrong at the same time. Violet, what did you do? Violet shows up and sucks all the luck out of the room in a single go. And also Beast Howler Rias, hello to you as well. Oh, what just happened? That's like adamant proof that Violet is a succubus. She shows up, and like that, all my luck just whoosh. Nice weather we're having, no kidding. Ow. It's Ginyu's fault, yes. Let's point the blame at Ginyu. You were leader of your men. Instead, you brought me to despair. And now comes the rare rose, Jace. We may have to try a different EXT. I can't even really try a different EXT team, sadly. But, like, it feels like we've used every rose available to us this side of the continent. Let's check the friendly friend list, where all your friends come together. Oh, sorry. Whoa! That rose sharply. Shows 18, jumps to 25. Alrighty, maybe we got some love in here after all. Woo! Look at all those Brolys. Alright, we'll add the Brolys. We got Markle. Loading, loading. Server's unable to handle Nokstar 50. Server's unable to handle adding a friend. Need a loading screen per edition. I often wonder if these servers are run by like gerbils and hamsters in an off-shelter room somewhere. Hey, LR dildo. I don't know why. I thought that said I don't know why I wasn't gonna say LR dildo, but here we are. I was about to say like Daddio, Diddio, and I looked up. That says dildo, and then here we are, LR dildo. Well then, thank you for all the extreme editions. You know what? I'm gonna add Hirio as well, because I need some part checks to my list. LR dildo, wow. Feels like what I've been taking right now. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Kristen McKenzie. Oh, wow. I do remember you. I think Kristen McKenzie watched one of my very first ever streams, and I was still doing, like, Zelda Ocarina of Time streams and, like, very early Dokkan streams. Alright. Let's see who's been added to the list. Ah, yes, the Undoken Broly, still shining above. We have all these people added to the Undoken Broly. It's the first thing it shows me. Can I see your face in Discord link and LR Dildo? I'm going to answer yes to 2 out of 3 of those questions. Like, not to keep throwing crap at Bandai, but, like, this is the system they have in plan. We added 6 people, right? Maybe 5 or 6? How many refreshes have we done? It's still showing the same Undoken Broly. Alright, we're doing a spam refresh. I'm tired of this waiting. Refresh. 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 Enjoy the minty, tasty freshness of refreshing gum. How to reload? I guess, alright, we'll go in and drop the battle, I suppose. Is that little sprite of Hercule, is he holding his finger up? I've never noticed that. You can kind of see it, vaguely. Hey, I don't want anybody bringing any sort of logic in here. Well, technically it needs to load through... Nope, nope! Remember, this is a stream of blind... Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at all that's... I'm liking this. What do we got Rose at here? Is this Rose Bay? 2020, thank you. I don't mind if you guys don't have dupes on Rose, because I'm not expecting you to pull dupes of LRs, but I at least appreciate for the good LRs like Rose, having SA20 is very helpful. Like Ginyu, I'd probably get him like 10 and stop, and even then I kind of force myself to get him to 10, but for something like Rose, oh hell, he's going straight to the top. Alright, remember I told you, it's only going to be Boo attacking the majority of the time, with Hercule and Videl only attacking once each. Sadly, the only way to get the full Link spectrum out of everybody is to have Broly take the hit in the middle. So we're going to do what we did last time. We're going to drop this out of here and do our absolute best to do some pummeling damage now, and then have Cell intercept the majority of the damage of the following turn. Oh no! By doing that, I made it so this Rose can't ult! Damn it! I should have just took the blue orbs that I was looking at to begin with. No dupes and LRs equals trash? I want to go that far. I feel kind of bad for people too, because I mean, it kind of gives you the idea that, like, I need to be pulling dupes of LRs. I'm like, no, you don't need to be pulling dupes of LRs. Like, that's way too much money to be expecting to spend on this game. And that's not a good mindset to go for either. Yeah, Ginyu really is letting us down in these, because look at this. Well, that's... maybe it's still okay. If I have Ginyu take these, Cell still has enough orbs to grab all those green ones. But without Guldo on the team anymore, Ginyu has also sort of lost his purpose. He just sort of kind of floats here. I feel if we die here, we could do something better than Ginyu. You got mine at the ticket banner? Oh yeah, you and everybody else. There is no shortage of people telling me all the LRs they pulled off the ticket banner. Meanwhile... What's that? You wanted another tech pan? Well, yeah. That a boy, Sal. At least mitigate it. Don't you dare. Hercule? He's your friend. It's Boo. Look. Wait, that's not Boo. That's... Why did I think that was Boo? What is wrong with me? It's your friend, Super 7. Wait. No. Super 17 is not your friend. He's a friend to us all. Alright, Rose is back on rotation. We healed a bit out of that. Wow, that's 2 items from round 1. That's a sucky. And I put the Discord link. Fine, I'll try to do it myself real quick, just because you've been asking for a while and I kind of feel bad. Alright, let's see. Server settings, change nickname, nope. Let's see. Click the general, instant invite, copy the invite, and then I guess paste the invite? And then if you can, copy paste that, and it should let you come into my Discord if you're so inclined. And if you don't want to come, that's cool too. And if you want to see me beat this, that's even better. In fact, that's kind of what I'm aiming for, is to beat this. I don't know if you have noticed that or not by now, but I'd like to win. You know, one thing to kind of be somewhat proud of, if you want to call it proud, I've noticed we haven't been turning to a robot lately. That's been nice. I'm almost kind of missed all the times it's like, Jigs, you sound like a robot now. Whenever it works on Twitch, it should work regardless. As long as you can somehow copy paste it or I guess type it in, it should be like, you're invited to blah. And if not, then there you go. Sick. Winning in this event is hard. That is the understatement of the world. Wow, this is pretty difficult. I think trying to get laid by a supermodel might be easier than this half the time. Common, I'd almost believe you, but I want to think you're joshing me. Sick, nasty flips. Alright, Boo's finally out of the picture. Hey, if Cell manages to kill Hercule, it's just like the show. Oh yeah, the champ! I'm gonna squash you like a bug. Get it because Cell's a bug, technically? Huh. Oh wow, look at that. Woohoo! There you go, Cell. That's the defense I've been looking for. We are slowly healing with Rose going through each rotation, so this is kind of working to our favor, as long as we don't take too much damage. You don't recommend supermodels? Yes and no in that. The visual appealing part of a supermodel, it's like, wow, she's really attractive. Yes. Her personality, though, as a supermodel, yeah, that'd probably be a pretty hard work in progress. I kind of wish that, like, you know, sometimes girls could do better on streams and YouTube videos, but it's really hard. It's like earlier what I was talking about, like, I was watching all these dudes talk about GameStop stories, and then one video comes on, and it's just super attractive girl talking about when she worked on GameStop, and it's just nothing but super hot face, tits exposed to the world. I'm like, damn. Like, that to me is no different than when people try to clickbait you for things. Like, it's a bad practice, and it shouldn't be encouraged. Because that in itself is manipulation. It's always baffling how people are so accepting of that, too. I mean, maybe it's because, you know, we all want to see hot chicks, but I'm like, manipulation's still manipulation. Come buy our GameStop Power Reward card, which is sort of trying to trick kids into buying overpriced cards for this thing. We're not very accepting of that, but the same thing is like, hey, come watch my channel because I'm pretty. It's like, that's really all they have to offer. We probably shouldn't be, like, promoting that kind of thing. Say a man and say a woman. Where the hell did Piccolo and Gotenks go? I feel like we fought them all the time, and now it's just been Saiyaman and Saiyawoman, back and back and back. Can't be attracted to fake and silicone? I mean, I can be. It's just kind of obvious. And I guess if I see someone going out of their way to fake like their appearance like that, that typically means they're trying to hide something even worse. Man, if there was a way I could save those orbs, maybe? Probably not. They already used 2 items, that's rough. But these turn 1s are always the worst, so I kind of have to like go with the flow. There's really not much difference to that. It's as much personality as Videl and Z. Hey, I liked Videl's personality in Z. You know, it's funny. Thinking about what Videl did to Gohan, it's sort of kind of like all the constant like anti-harassment stuff we have going on today. If I recall, she stalked him everywhere she went, followed him from school multiple times, blackmailed him. I mean, damn. It was kind of hot, but at the same time, you kind of see that double standard there? I think even Bulma at one point is like, God damn, Gohan, you get blackmailed more than a politician. Man, they're all at the end, which is great, but Gohan's still sitting pretty, and we're not about to be sitting pretty, but we could use Cell to block. That thing is happening I'm talking about. It's so weird. Only when I'm doing streams, I'm talking for super long periods of times like this. It's something like, I can't breathe out of one nose because reasons. What Roshi did was better a lot years ago, too, so that's a fair point on that. And you can do whatever you want in Discord, bro, and you can talk about whatever. Especially because I'm not there right now. Unless one of the moderators yells at you. I try to be kind of as open as I can to let people do what they want to do without trying to be too restrictive. I find the only thing that people should probably follow in terms of rules is just don't be annoying. I know it kind of looks like I'm lagging back on screen too, but that's just because I actually have to think about what's going on here. If I don't play like 4 moves in the future ends up ulting me in the face. Isn't that the worst when you can't breathe out one nose? God, it's so terrible. It's like, why is the human nasal capacity made to be so awful? I just want to breathe, man. I'm glad spring's finally back, but good lord. The natural human function of breathing. Let's make it as difficult as possible. No, thank you. Being annoying is good, so you can have someone pay you to get rid of the annoyance. Alright, well, I guess I'm going for it. If... I mean, they're both gonna ult me turn 1. I know it's gonna happen. I can see the future, man. I know it's gonna happen. I kinda screwed it for Cell, too, unless we can somehow rainbow this shit up. All these items are being forced to use, not like this! Time for the praying spray. There's ult 1, like I said. We were ulted twice already, but the guy who takes the most damage took the brunt of the damage. Combined, that was nearly 160,000 damage immediately. And then in turn, our Rainbow Broly crit him for 1.2 million. How just... what? 1.2 million. And Cell's out of the park. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to take Ginyu out of this. I mean, I don't know how else to really do this. Unless I can somehow recreate that first attempt we did. We're pretty much boned. I may hate to break this to you guys, I'm not sure I can beat the tech thing right now. Hey, an LR Rose. Alright, so let's say we took Ginyu out of this farce. Should we put Guldo back in to replace him, or should we try Golden Frieza? Will Golden Frieza not screw us is the question. And you got Golden Frieza in there. It kind of leaves us with a very small amount of users. Guldo does have the tech or the stun chance. This is a really rough. This is sort of rough. Super Boo? Nah. Super Boo has an extremely rare chance of stunning, and he's not really that great. What'd you miss? You didn't miss much. Golden Frieza with Cooler, but Cooler in this instance I don't think is going to make any difference. I think I just sort of looked over Cooler, just because I know he's an older unit, so unless they upgraded him with his Dokkan, does he really do anything that's like really that standout? Yeah, I mean, I understand the reason behind it because he would link with Cooler, but does Cooler himself really add anything to the mix? Yeah, he heals you for a certain amount, but the thing is that heal isn't, because both these roses also heal us, but you can tell that, you know, it's not really making a difference. When does the Mighty Mist event come back? Tuesdays, I believe, because that's typically when tech events come back. Try Mass Sand. We can't take him either because he's also a super unit. We can only use Evil. 10% attack boost is all Cooler does. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be that great. Wow. Let's get this party started once again. Yeah, if we could use super units here, this wouldn't be a problem at all. I'd stack this team. Are you enjoying your death? Not so much. No, I'm not. Mass Saiyan is extreme. I know, but the problem is Mass Saiyan, it can only be 2 enemies or less, I believe, for his passive to activate. So only on like Videl and Gohan stages will he actually have his passive active. If it was the reverse, where it's like 2 or more enemies, yeah, we'd be in a good spot. Is this a private search? God damn it. Hunter, I almost took you seriously for a second. I was like, did someone seriously ask me this? Alright, it shows Frieza's coming up on the next turn, with both of our roses. We're above 50%. It's easier in the sense that the 100% does add the stat differentiations. It also adds units I don't have, because I believe there are a couple extreme tech units I don't have that would make this a little better. There aren't many, but I think one I would be using for sure is Turtles, but I don't have the World Tournament medals to Dokkan him right now, which kind of sucks. And there was one other extreme tech unit that I actually just don't have. I don't remember who it was. Only because I saw your name. I just read, is this a private server that read the name first? Alright, so Frieza will intercept both those. No damage for Golden. So, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to aim for Chaozu, so Chaozu should be dead. Should be dead. If we can get the orbs to make it happen. We take both these. That purple comes down, but I believe the green blocks it, so we don't want to actually get access to the rainbow. If I take these two, only brings the 2 purple. I still can't reach the rainbow, sadly. It's... Oh, wait, that's 1, 2, 3. We got lucky. Rose, it's your lucky day. Coming at you live. I subscribed? Well, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I've been actually getting a lot of Twitch love recently. I've been noticing that. I don't mind it, though. Maybe... I mean, I don't agree. YouTube's pretty trash. If I didn't actually have the popularity I had on YouTube, I probably would have stuck with Twitch full-time. Ow! Chaozu's supposed to be dead. Takes 2 Rose ults. He's not even half health. What a little beast. Oh, that's actually amazing. Look at all these orbs Cell can have, and he's the first turn. That is a god save right there. Let's see how much damage we actually mitigate with that. I'm very curious. 7,000. 3 saw, look at that. Cell's got the bruise. You're like, oh yeah. Hit me right where it hurts. Reminds me of when Cell first went perfect and then Krillin's like trying to kick him in the head. And he's like not even flinching. It's just like, wow, was that supposed to hurt? How many times has your message been removed? Oh, yeah, for the giveaway account. He's been trying for a while, I gotta admit, some dedication. About an hour and 15 minutes now. Speaking of account giveaways, just because surprisingly you kind of brought it up, but I believe this Sunday, me and Renzi will be doing one, and I'll probably tell more people other than Twitter and stuff when this is over. But I guess just to give a quick synopsis, I believe, what was the deal? He's gonna give away one of, I think more than one, but like multiple accounts that are like fresh re-rolled Super LR accounts for the people who have been doing the re-roll gacha thing. The funny thing is, I believe the captcha was actually just taken out. So, like, that was the incentive for us to get rates. It was by saying, hey, we'll give these, like, super powerful accounts away if you guys do the captcha rolling. And I think yesterday, the captcha rolling got taken out of JP because I guess it showed that it wasn't working. Shocker. That was pretty funny. But he still wants to give away, to the people who have been doing up to that point. Which I don't blame him for, to be honest. Also, thanks for following Rampage34 and Blockman4. Alright, all we have left is T-Ad. Thankfully, Rose and Zamasu merge quite well with themselves merged together. Is there any way I could have Cell? No? Alright. Oh. Oh, never mind. I got some extra over here. Perfect. Gotta be a funky feeling. Merging with yourself, but yourself is in a different body. So it's your personality in a different body. So you know it's you, but you look completely different. And then you merge with yourself, but it's not really yourself because you're not that person anymore. Dragon Ball Super was far deeper than I ever took it. Got Loki kicked out of pronounced orgasm as organism. Dude, Loki savage. I don't even know if you're trolling or not, but I legitimately did that. This was years ago because I graduated high school forever ago, but I think it was when I was a sophomore. I was in science class, and we had to read out of the book. And I remember saying the exact same thing as, like, the frog or something as a living orgasm does this, and everyone started laughing and giggling, and at the time I didn't understand, then I realized, oh, I mispronounced it. I didn't get kicked out of class or anything, but that's actually something that's happened to me. Aw, did the stream just die during the freaking orgasm story? Come on now. All that build-up and hype over the orgasm story. Well, the hype lasted exactly 4 seconds, but I tell an amazing story and the stream's like, nope. That's a cool story. Shame if someone would actually listen to it. Nah. It's the friend Zamasu, too. And while I'm thankful for the guy who rolled the Zamasu, I have a feeling that his defense stats aren't that great. And we haven't had a time to buff or anything, so that Piccolo is just gonna rip us apart. Now, instead of that happening...
It's time for your medicine!
Oh, good. We actually did hear the orgasm story. I was like, I thought it was mildly funny. You see? This is what you gotta watch out for YouTube. They heard the word orgasm and killed the stream. It almost sounds like a tinfoil hat theory, but notice how the minute it gets like a little M-rated, the stream just dies. They're watching out there. You best be on your best behavior. The YouTube bots, they're coming. Got like a lady on a computer typing. Sir, what is it? He mentioned an orgasm on stream. What do I do? Kill it. Let nothing be heard. Oh shit, were we 50 above? I think we're above 50 when that happened. Oh boy. Golden Frieza. Don't screw us. I'm gonna pray that we were above 50. I think we were. I know we gained a bit of health back, but I swear we were just like a tad above 50. Oh, all this green orbs and nothing for Zamasu? Whatever, at least it allows us a fold. The dodge! What? Out of nowhere, the Tech Frieza dodge. That's right, on defense champions, I typically build them dodge. Hey, its defense was active though, even better. Alright, I need to take this jacket off. I'm actually getting really hot. I'd take it off a lot slower and, you know, do some extra moaning and stuff for you guys, but I don't think it'll work. I'm sadly not a 22-year-old girl.
Let me take my shirt off for you guys. It's getting a little hot in here. Oh, thank you for waiting. It just gets so stuffy in this room. I just don't know what to do sometimes.
Cell gets a bonus for how many orbs you can collect. We can have one orb, one orb, one orb, one orb, or one orb. Oh, Cell. Only you would do this to me. Man, that's... You know what? I'm just gonna deal with it. I think we'll be fine. Let's not quote me on that. I think I'll be fine because we know it'll immediately come back to bite me in the ass, but... Let's just say for the sake of hilarity, we're gonna be fine. When TJ Mims is right, I'd be kind of annoyed too if I had to teach kids like 7-8 hours a day for mediocre pay. Also, the thing about teaching that I always kind of felt bad about was like, not only teaching kids for 7 hours a day, but it's just like trying to have everyone behave constantly. Did we? Oh, we live, thank God. I was like, did we actually die? I don't think anyone's attacking after Broly. Like, you know, now that I'm out of school, I actually really do feel bad for teachers because, man, they have it rough. Ah, Frieza, you're just in time. For her HP to not be enough for it to matter. I think if I... oh, no. No, we're not doing that. Like, I'll sacrifice Frieza and 17's ult. We need Rose's ult more than anything. Don't Dokkan me, too. I know it's gonna get close, but just... Stay down there. Kill Gotenks. We go in the round 3. This actually works out very well for us. Also, stop hitting me so hard. It hurts. OSS for sleeping? Out of school suspension, right? Out of school suspension's not so bad. Because you, as the key phrase implies, out of school. In school suspension... I've had those a couple times. And let me tell you, being in a small cubicle, like an office space, but it's just a closed door, sort of like a fancy quotes jail cell. The only thing that was nice about in-school suspension is, I guess, if you really liked reading, which I did at the time, and you get to read a lot. Besides that, well, hell no. Oh, wait, that's right, the Dokkan. Oh, Christ. Only take off-brand colors. We should be enough. I think after this turn, Gotenks should die. Don't you dare, Dokkan. Don't do it, Rose! There's not— Yes! He has to die this turn. Come on, come on. This is perfect. This is amazing. We just needed to die. Please don't live, little guy. I'm sorry. I have to focus on this for a second now. Something good actually happened. Come on. Gotenks, please die. Ah, he may actually live. Come on. Merge Zamasu, dude. I have you Rainbow SA-10. One of the hardest hitters in the game. Thank you. Woo! Which means we can start the next thing with the Dokkan, so we don't have to have it completely wasted. I think it's that Super Vegeta and Super Trunks. There's only 2, but it's still better this way. Yep. Oh, that's right, Battlefield 2.0 is coming. That's gonna be really fun to try out. I hope it really does do better than the first time. Alright, so we want to have it so our Broly is ulting. Is that enough orbs? Let's see, we need 6. That's exactly 6. I can't get the green orbs, but well, I could actually, possibly. If I have Frieza intercept this, but not ult, the Dokkan should only go off when I use Broly. We want more orbs than less orbs. That should only take 4, pushing Super 17 right here, which allows us all these additional orbs. Perfect. Now... No, let's not heal. That would be kind of ridiculous. I should save... I don't have actually any AoE blasters, so instead of saving her, I'll use you here so I can ensure this does the most damage possible. Broly, I'm counting on you. If there's one time to make yourself known, it's now. Will Broly finally prove his worth? Will JX die pitifully? Find out now on Dokkan Battle. Last time on Dokkan Battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Z. Little did they know that Super Saiyan 3 Broly had an ace up his sleeve. How's it going? Great timing, Julius. You're about to find out in about a second. How's it going? Pretty good. 2.6 million. I'd rate that an okay out of okay. Unfortunately, though, I didn't really see much healing out of it. There's my healing. I was like, and my health came back where? The super couldn't curve stop me. We had Nurse Chi-Chi going. That's massive damage reduction. Last stage yet? Close, Common. Close. Common's like the kid in the car right now. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We need Vegeters to die. No! I was kind of afraid there was no way to avoid that. I don't think one Rose Zamasu combination is going to be enough, sadly, but I don't want to use any more items. Oh, that's bad. Boys, I'm about to take the biggest risk you're ever going to see. Like, this is going to be bad. Oh boy. Ah, it already begins. Why are you both ulting cells? Stop! That risk did not pay off. I think we're dead. To be honest, I think we're dead. Oh, we're totally dead. All it takes is one slip up, one stop, one stuff, one kill. I'll give this one last try, and if we can't do it here, I'm gonna probably do some fixer-upping on my own time. This rose is for all the money. Take your bets now, take your bets here. Come one, come all, watch the grand finale. At least you tried your best. Keep going. Thank you, Julius. That's the good kind of positivity. At least you tried your best. Now suck less!
I'm sorry.
Only there truly was like an ace in the hole somewhere. Somebody who would just make all the difference. I'll try it with the team I originally started with. One final try. One last attempt. I don't sponsor and donate to CGX fail. Wow. Thank you for putting me on the spot. We don't give you money to watch you fail. Keep going. Tried your best. Good job. See, Orient's got, see? Look at that. Positivity. I don't know what's changed today, but I appreciate it. Like giving kids participation trophies, even though they hampered the team. Wow. Inspector bringing that back down to earth real fast. When it happens to the characters that die and disappear into the sky, they end up going back into the summon ball. That's why we summon by the Kamehameha to a death ball. Common? What the? Something ain't right with this boy. Alright, so we all know the same fundamentals. I won't explain it every time, but you know the deal. We're going for Boo first. If that's enough for him to ult, there should be enough for Rose to ult too, right? Yes, at least everybody gets a base level ult then. No? No. It's too because they still need 6. Why is Ginyu such a key hog? Learn to share! What do I think Extreme Tech lacks? Where do I begin? I think, honestly, synergy. It's probably its biggest problem. Like, the tech villains are just all over the place. From all different sagas, all different versions, all different places. It doesn't help that their leaders, the worst of all the leaders in the game, are like a mile. Like, you know, Kid Buu there, and Kid Buu doesn't get key links, but at least his ultimate heals him, and he hits like a truck. He also doesn't have a passive that's like, hey, by the way, your defense is being dropped to 0. And Janemba's just a dodging champion. So in terms of, like, taking damage, he's probably the best you can ask for. His Super 17 just, you know, eats damage and then brings it back out the more he takes. And Cooler's just awesome, man. Cooler just does a crap load of damage, and he's a great leader because there's also a ton of Friezas on physical, so he goes well with, like, full power Frieza. But then we have Super Saiyan 3 Broly over here. It's like a mistake that happened, and nobody knows why it happened. Our actual best bet is to have Guldo try a stun here, and this could be the last attempt, too. You also see the downside of losing, like, our Super 17 for orb changing. Because we're kind of stuck in these situations where, like as I said, lack of synergy. Like, no one really links with each other that well either. And if they do link well with each other, they're overall very mediocre cards. We're about to be introduced to a world of pain. But this was Naruto. Right now, Pain's standing above the Leaf Village, and he's just about to blow us away. They shall feel pain. That's... X Hunter donated $1. No pressure and all, JX, but seriously, stop failing so much. You can always see the people who donate to me. Loving, charitable, great individuals. But thank you for the donation, man. Ow. Double ult. Ow. I'll do one more attempt because that's a shitty one to end on. And before that, I'm gonna go waste some tickets real quick. Just give myself a breathing room here. Woo. Ah, Broly. The salvation I needed stands there, ulted. That sounds about right. Android 19, welcome to the welcome to the collection.
Thank you.
So, guys, these are the single LRs who are all pulling off tickets, right? Like, remember that pan I mentioned? Yeah? Like, did somebody do, like, a prayer or ritual of some type? Was there, like, a blood ritual involved? Did someone do something nasty at school? I'm always curious how people are pulling these LRs in singles. Get ready! The most egregious, most powerful, here comes another pan! Come right on down! See? See? The amount of tech and int pans I've pulled in this banner. It'll blow your mind. I'll use 5 stones on this, and then we're gonna do our last attempt. I just want a single one day to show me what people see in these. I just don't get it. Teach me the secret of the single summon. You will be my sensei. I will be the student. Ah, yes, Tech Frieza. Exactly. I'm like, it's just pans. I don't get it. I don't want pan anymore, man. Alright, so we use all our bad luck up in those 4 singles. So by karma negotiation, this should give us at least 1 decent attempt. Eh? Eh? I mean, I'll go with the Broly if I have to, but obviously the much preferred here is Rose, because 2 Brolys is like twice the chance of just getting boned over. What was that? Did that always do that? There's like a little screen that pops up and shows you it now. Huh. Hopefully that hasn't been there the whole time, because I always had to wait for it to scroll. I didn't realize it would pop up like this. That's kind of neat. Alright, that's an SA-10, thankfully. Good, good. That's an SA-10 as well. I think we're gonna have to go with a Broly for the final attempt. Karma's a succubus? Nah. Violet Bunny is a succubus. Now that's for sure. I have that confirmed fact. The luck she has in World of Warcraft and other games I play with her is just unreal. And remember, the moment she jumped in stream, we died or did something immediately. She's pretty good at that. Alright. So since we're using double Broly, the best option is just to kind of abuse the damage. So with Chi-Chi reducing their damage, just go full ham now. Blow them away. Make them experience pain. Come on, Broly. Maybe having 2 of you is the secret salvation I never knew about. I'm very happy they're wasting all their ults right now while we have Chi-Chi going. Look at all this. If we didn't have Chi-Chi going, that would have been KO turn 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, additional, yes! If this kills Krillin, that leaves Broly free to blow somebody else up. What do you do with the ham if you're done going full ham? Probably eat it. Nice. Ginyu finally has a Link partner. Let's put Cell in there. Probably the better bet of taking and absorbing a majority of that damage. Between these 2, could they kill Yamcha? Which would leave Guldo to possibly stun Tien. Come on, little guy. No longer the laughingstock, now the man. This is your time to shine, Guldo. Nope, Yamcha didn't die, so... Wait! That's right, we picked Tien, though, at least. Stun? Stun? No. Oh, okay. This is fun. Ooh. We got stricken by the single orb curse. Three attacks. Who ulted me last turn? We can't survive two. Rose's defense should be raised, because we did do one ult already. The idea is we want Yamcha to die. I can't kill Tien, it's not possible, but then I'll have Broly then focus on Tien possibly the next following turn. Ah, my ears just popped. I'm going to risk it. Because since this is the last attempt, at this point, why not, right? Oh yes, why though? Your name's actually perfect for this. Why though? And yes, Common, I know. That's happened twice that way. I got all types of orbs blocking everything at the bottom. It's like, oh. Hey, at least that worked out. That worked out very nicely. Also, thanks for following DavK9, Blockman4, and Rampage34. Somehow I missed all three of you. If only Chaozu hits, that's beautiful. I want to say, like, I think you guys would agree. I think the chances of Broly killing Tien here are pretty high. That's the friend, though. He is SA10 at least. And thank you for forgiving me. Sorry. I've been getting a little spacey towards the end here. I think at this point it's... Why not use SR Guild, the one that brings defense to 0? What? What is this man smoking and how can I get some? Don't you dare, Chaozu. Thank you. I was just waiting for it. You know, somewhere the guy brought up got a promotion. I mean, to me, it's a fun. It really is a fun mode. I like it. It's just the RNG is just enough to make a sane man just the craziest man you've ever met. That one guy asked for Guldo. Your wish is answered. Guldo enters the spotlight. He's green. He's Guldo. He, psychic powers. I'm sure he does other amazing things. You guys, I'm not going to say if we win, because I'm going to jinx it then. No, I can't talk like that yet. But double Broly pulled through. That wasn't too bad for a round one. Hey, we had a change too. That's Gohan and I believe Farewell Goku then. I guess they got tired of the Great Saiyaman and Videl. Woo! Alright, this will be a chance to heal up now. We'll pop the seal here. Hopefully Broly will intercept a mediocre amount of damage, but at least Cell tanking will take a good majority of the brunt away. Ah, but now neither of my Broly's can ult. Welcome to another predicament. God. Woo, that was a painful turn one, but it could get better still. times like this, bro, you bring out that additional attack. Ah, yes. Ouch. Uh-oh. I think the game heard that comment about having a possibility of winning. I was just kidding, game. We couldn't possibly. Don't listen to me. Okay, we're gonna use our first Ghost Usher here, and we're gonna try to have Guldo get that stun off he missed. Because stunning on a double team is the best thing we can hope for. That takes off 4 turns immediately. Will this bring down... Even if I change him, that's not 6, so I can't use him first. Surprisingly, I actually need Guldo's ult more than I need Ginyu, so... Just to ensure Guldo gets the ultimate off. If Cat was Cell, it'd be in his perfect form. Wow. The stun! It happened! Guldo! Oh, thank you. You green, glorious, pickled bastard. I'd say I take back everything bad I said about you, but I can't go that far. We've had some rough times, Guldo. I've seen many summons ruined by your presence, and some things a man just can't forget. Where's Goku attacking the most at? I think it's twice on each turn. Alright, we're going to increase the attack on this and hopefully take down Gohan, or Gohan re-enters the fray. Still going? Yep, this is the final attempt. We put all the eggs in one basket. Many people died. Families were lost. Families were made. All to reach this one moment when somehow we actually beat this with 2 Super Saiyan 3 Broly leads. And no one will ever believe it happened. Even the people watching won't even believe it happened. Alright, we got Gohan out of there. Now can Guldo and Gohan, can Guldo do the impossible twice? Man, Ginyu really is not getting any luck with his ultimate. Well, you gotta set up for Broly somehow. What can we take here so Broly can at least still hit people hard? There's 2 blues. Would that... Green... I don't feel like that would work right. The purples, though, would probably bring that rainbow down. Nope! JXY? Why what? You just needed the 1 key. We needed everything. We always need one thing. Oh, did I miss something? Maybe I missed something obvious. No, I'm not gonna restart. I'm not gonna cheat. I will take this as it's meant to be. You know, there's only 3 Gokus there. You know what? No. We're not restarting. We will live with these mistakes. And before Guldo's ulted. If he stuns this Goku. It is a miracle! He stunned the Goku! Oh my god! Is this possible? Never say die. That's right, Orlando. The madman! Is this possible? Could this actually happen? I can't believe... Alright, deep breaths. What did I just get a bunch of waking medals? Because you're amazing. Who's General Blue? What? That better not be a serious question, Calvin. God, why is it always with these orbs doing this? Thank you, Orlando. I need your energy. We need to stop getting orb bumped here. I'm trying to find a way to easily get the next... If I take that, the purple will come down, which means the red and that won't change anything. Taking both of these possibly brings the green down. At the same time, no, this one just brings a singular. Like, Zamasu, how can I have you ult? What do you need? Whisper it to me. It was not. Wait, it was that! I lied to you. By sheer miracle, I got that rainbow over there. I mean, it could be for a number of reasons. I know in Japan right now, by completing a couple things, you get awakening medals. I've noticed it every day. It's like whenever I complete I believe it's all the 10 stamina once a day missions. By completing all of them, you get like a bunch of stuff back or something like that. I don't really know the whole reason, because it's just because of JP's 3rd anniversary right now. Goku. Oh my god, yes! What? Oh my god, 2 to go. And we got the Dokkan bar available still. Alright, I ain't gonna say anything yet, but this is more promising than this has ever been. Oh, dude. Oh, that's different. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Kid Trunks. Huh.
Yatta!
Oh, I ain't over yet, though. That Guldo really was pretty clutch. That was... I don't know what came over Guldo all of a sudden, but please. Alright. We don't want to Dokkan this turn either. We want Cell to absorb the majority of that. And look at these orbs again, though, man. This really is the downfall, not having an orb changer. They're just all over the place. Those greens won't be enough to Dokkan, but could we possibly die is the worry. Cell intercepts all that damage. That was like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6. It wasn't even 6 orbs. It was about 5. Yeah, I know what to get with Guldo, but the thing is we need to survive the turn. I mean, Cell could still die if he gets ulted twice. He still gets hit 100k each time. That's what I'm trying to, like, avoid. And it has nothing to do with Guldo. I know when he does. I'm looking at just not dying this turn. Yeah, we're gonna probably use... I know the Dokkan attack, but we have to save that for the following turn. Alright, so I'm gonna usher this away, because I just don't want any weird risky shit to happen. Possibly stun Vegeta. If you stun the Vegeta, we're good to go. Nope, no stun that time. Overall, my Broly would do more damage, but Broly can't really intercept all that damage being done to him right at that moment. Well, actually, I could do it this way. Alright, so we have Rose grab, I guess, these orbs. He won't ult. He'll take the majority of the damage, and then we have Broly blast him after that. How many hits is that? That's 26,000. Each one's going to hit him for naturally around like 30k. So if you do 30, 60, 90, that's 4, 2, 1. Are you kidding me with that? It brought the wrong orbs down. Come on now. Stop this crap. And we can't usher this turn. What we can do, though... I was gonna say, I know, why do these orbs do this to me? I wanted to save that Chi-Chi, but honestly, it might be your best bet to use it. Alright, well. If none of them ult at all this entirety, I'm gonna feel kind of dumb. Damn. So we could have survived it, but I mean, I had no way of freaking knowing that. Isn't RNG such a beautiful little thing? Jace, where are you, man? At least this is gonna hurt. Consolation prize. It's your ticket to hell. If he crits, though, he'll kill both of them, so that is something to hope for. He did crit, but he didn't actually kill both of them. Wow, I'm actually really surprised by that. Cell, perfect timing. Intercept all that damage. Rose, perfect timing. Actually, ult. And Guldo once again, not Guldo, Ginyu. Unfortunately, with nothing left behind. Nice overland background. Thank you, Mufa. You're gonna win, I can feel it. Orlando, I hope so, man. I really do. It's gonna be a beautiful way to end this, but this Vegeta and Trunks are giving us a little bit more oomph than I really like. God, he still lived. What are these two made of? Alright, so for absolute sure, Vegeta dies this time. There's no question about that. We need... And the orbs did it again! They went down in such a way where the 3 greens didn't actually connect. Man, this is wild. No, we would want Guldo to ult because he has a chance of stunning Trunks. But at the same time, he could... Man, why is this Vegeta and Trunks making this so hard? I just want to win, man. Trying to get the LR Gohan? Well, not really trying to get him. I just want to win legit. Ouch. 120,000. Always a pleasure. What do you say, Guldo? Got a stun for us? Make up for all that lost time? Eh? The dream? No dream. Great. Oh, there's also no Rose on this turn to mitigate or give us any of that health we lost back. Why is this turning into a travesty 1 second after another? That leaves you one final item for the final fight. Yikes. And only enough for one ult. We have, but there's still the final round, where technically all the units in the final round are actually quite a bit stronger than everybody else. I really don't know why this Trunks and Vegeta are taking so long to die, to be... Outside of, like, really getting bad luck, it's like they should have been dead numerous times by now. Technical difficulties, yes. Oh, it's the father-son trio. That's only 3, though. Okay. It's a little better. God, what a terrible start again. Man, we could just die outright in the first turn. That's bad. Rose does go first, though, allowing us to get the ultimate off. It ain't GG yet. Not yet, fuck this, no. I will die when I say it's time to die. Hopefully not right now. I am really nervous, please don't kill me, no. No ults, yes, there you go. Let's obviously get that ult off. Gonna go make popcorn come back the right time? I hope so. This is gonna end any second here, one way or another. Yes! The damage is heavily mitigated now. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. I'm so nervous. This is not really what I need to do. This is stressful. Please send help. These orbs refuse, man. They just refuse. This purple orb, if it was any other color, except maybe physical. $14,000. No, Cell still isn't mitigated. There's enough orbs to take. Everyone, share your energy. Yeah, no kidding. It always feels like one of those moments. Alright, I'm going to give Cell at least 4. That helps mitigate the damage a little bit. And it's still set up so that way he can't ult. Because there's no way to actually give Zamasu 6 key. Who designed this game? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Gulda should still ult at 9 key, right? So just by the green of the rainbow should be enough. Oh boy. This is really nerve-wracking. And here comes some big damage, courtesy of Gotenks. 100, wow. And now we die, courtesy of Goku. And that's all she wrote. Alright, boys and girls. That was a valiant last attempt, but that game did everything it humanly could to ensure that we just couldn't have the orbs needed to make it possible. But at 2 hours and 35 minutes, I did say that was the last attempt, so we should probably call it good there. Man, I really did feel like the game was actively working against us at the end there. Wow. That was unfortunate. Alright. To make it up, we'll make it up, but I guess probably expect around the same time tomorrow. I'm trying to make this more of a consistent thing, so I'm not streaming at random times of the night all the time. So, same time tomorrow, around 4 or 5 p.m. Central, we'll do this again and try to finish the tech. But until I see you guys tomorrow, I will bid you adieu. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.